Morning Drive, brought to you by CDW and Lenovo. Bushnell Golf and the Pro X2 with enhanced slope switch technology. Cleveland Golf's new RTX 3. Get closer.
It's Morning Drive on a Wednesday. We are back. It's time now for the CNBC Business Report. So with that, let's welcome in Landon Dowdy. Good morning, Landon.
Hey, the Bailey. Good Wednesday to you. Well, Wall Street is poised to rise at the opening bell this morning. Stocks gained yesterday on the back of more positive earnings reports. The Dow will again attempt to top that 22,000 mark after it came within just 10 points of that yesterday. Apple could trade at a record high today. The company reported better than expected earnings last night. Investors will also get a key report on hiring in the private sector ahead of Friday's U.S. jobs report. The Dow rising 72 points to 21,963. The Nasdaq up 14 to 63.62. Bailey, back over to you.
Landon with the business scoop. We appreciate it as always. Now let's get the scoop on the weather across the U.S. Hopefully you can get out and play some golf today or later this week. How about 90 degrees in Seattle, 70 in San Francisco. We're going to get back there in just a second. 84 rainy, unfortunately, in Dallas. Raining also here in Orlando today. 83 in Chicago, raining up there in New York. Back to San Fran, 70 partly cloudy, pretty perfect. Let's take a look at some courses you can play in that area if you're there today or this week, which if you're not, you should get there up in the Northern California area. Steph Curry's teeing it up in a web.com event. So get out there, TPC Stonebray, check out that action, but get out to these golf courses and go play some golf. How about Black Horse and Bayonet in the Monterey Peninsula area? So Black Horse typically described as a little more playable and fun than Bayonet. So depending on what you're in the mood for, you can choose which course you want to play or maybe try both. And then also we have the Ranch on Silver Creek in San Jose. Some long carries both off the tees and into the green, so you may have to play it forward. Go check those out on golfnow.com. But whatever course that you get to play this week, we hope that you make a lot of birdies, and here to help you do just that, here's some advice from someone who has 2 top 10s in this week's WGC Bridgestone Invitational.
I'm Paul Casey, and this is Titleist Tips from the Tour. So here I am on the green. I got myself a good birdie putt. Now, I found out that I actually align the putt best when I don't put any mark on the golf ball. A lot of guys like to line up the golf ball, sometimes with that logo, straight at the hole. For me, it's a choice. I just prefer not to have anything on there. I putt much more freely and make a better stroke when I'm not looking at anything at all. So I've made the choice to put this golf ball down so I see absolutely nothing. That's how I putt my best. Hopefully I can make this one. Every choice matters, including which golf ball you play. Choose the best for your game.
Let's take a look at Paul Casey's tee time this week for the WGC Bridgestone Invitational. There in the first round, he's going off with Ryan Moore and Siwoo Kim. Siwoo Kim, the Players Champion this year. 8:50 a.m. Eastern Time off that first tee. Our coverage of the WGC Bridgestone, that begins tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Stick with us right here on Morning Drive. Coming up, we have a first tee feature for you. It's the touching story of a man who is leaving a lasting legacy on the first tee and who taught people just to love each other. Plus, details on an event you can still sign up for this weekend.